Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Starladder Season 9. We're almost halfway through the season, but there's still nearly 15 days to go. I'm LD Beyond the Summit. I'm joined here today by Mr. Peter Pandam, or PPD, of Team Evil Geniuses, and we will be bringing Cloud9 versus Power Rangers to y'all live right about now. So, before we get into the match, I do want to show everybody the standings very quickly so you understand the stakes for this game. Both teams are in the middle of the group right now. Power Rangers 4-3. They just got done having a disappointing loss yesterday to the XKZ, who Cloud9 took care of today. So Cloud9 3-2. Both teams have yet to run through the real gauntlet, but they've had some of the tougher opponents so far in the group. So with that being said, definitely two teams I could see finishing in that third, fourth place, if not higher, potentially, especially for Cloud9. But we'll have to see if they can put it together. Neither team's playoff lives are secured. Sorry for rambling so much, PPD. How you doing, buddy? And oh, you're muted. Sorry. Oh, there you go.
Am I good now?
Yeah, I had you muted. Not
Okay,
you muted.
okay. Yeah, this game right here is almost like a must win if these teams want to have a good shot at going to the playoffs, I think. Like these are two middle of I think these two teams will be competing for that third, fourth spot.
Yeah, I mean there's teams like Sigma who have started off a bit stronger, but they've also had easier schedules, so then they've looked weak in other leagues when they've had to play tougher opponents, so we'll have to see. I mean, a lot could change between now and then. I imagine the TI qualifiers and invites will be coming fairly soon. And that may affect how some teams are preparing and what they're focusing on. But we've got a best of one here. Cloud9 on the dire side. I was going to bring up Ember Spirit because Power Rangers had a lot of fails with Ember Spirit yesterday. I know Sing Sing's has been a lot of fun for me to cast, but no Ember, he's banned. So it's a first overall pick, Nature's Prophet for Power Rangers. They leave the Bat and the Invoker in the pool, and Cloud9's like, well, great, we'll take both of them. And then Power Rangers go Puck. So, I mean, what do you think about this first overall pick, Prophet?
First pick Profit. I think it's something that they probably have a strategy planned for. It is a best of one. I think it's probably a pocket strat they're gonna get into here.
I know you're going to be happy about this. Visage got banned in the first stage against AUI.
Yeah, AOI Visage, like almost unbeatable. Although I did see it lose the other day, which is very surprising.
What did it lose to?
I think they lost to it was like maybe it was the game they lost to Team Dog or they lost a game to maybe it was against Liquid, I'm not sure. But
there's just so many games now. Like, honestly, I feel like overwhelmed as a caster. You know, you cast 5-6 hours a day. I'll watch like 3 or 4 more games, and then there's like another 20 that go on. It's like, Jesus,
yes,
dude.
but they did. Yeah, it was against Team Dog. I remember. They lost.
Okay.
With the Visage, but
so, oh yeah, I think that was in Dream League, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, I think I caught like the tail end of that. There were some shots fired unintentionally by Misery in his interview, perhaps, but that's neither here nor there. Doom and Morphling get the ban. Cloud9, they have been running a lot of Morph as of late. We saw them use it earlier with the Wisp, but it seems like they prefer the Wisp more than anything just to try and deal with Bat Rider. They have the Bat. They're not going to go for the Morph here anyway. They go Luna instead, and then the reply is a Shadow Demon from Power Rangers, and now we're going to be looking at a Chen coming out for Cloud9 as well. So pretty strong pushing draft, pretty just like well-rounded draft in general, I would say.
This is Cloud9 loves drafts like these. I haven't seen them draft exactly like this in quite a while. I haven't seen Sing Sing play Invoker in probably a couple weeks, but he did play the Quaswex Invoker really well, so we look forward to seeing that this game.
I remember when he first started playing Dota 2, because he came from a Heroes of Newerth background, and I had like occasionally watched him play. I think he played for Dirty Minds way back in the day.
Yeah.
I'd watched him play a few times. His Invoker was really impressive, and this was like when he was relatively new to Dota 2. I wouldn't say it was quite at like the point that 430 was at, just because he'd been playing a lot more Dota up till then, but it was very impressive. So,
well, I mean,
I assume he's only improved since then as well.
Obviously, of course, everyone's improved so much, but I mean, we've all played Dota 1, even all the old Hana guys.
But it's one of those heroes, right? Like, Invoker is, like, sure, it's like riding a bike, you pick it back up, but I definitely feel rusty if I haven't played Invoker for a few games, and, then I just suddenly play him, or even, like, a few months, and in his case, I mean, there's nothing like Invoker in Heroes of
Well,
Newerth.
C9, for 2 months, Sing Sing played exclusively Ember Spirit, Marana, or Invoker, and that was it.
Oh, yeah, as of late. I'm talking about, like, back when...
Oh, okay.
Back, a couple years ago at this point. But, yeah, definitely nowadays we could expect good things out of him. So, for Cloud9, the lanes seem pretty obvious. It's going to be the off-lane Bat, the solo mid Invoker, the safe lane Luna, and the jungle Chen for AUI. So, mainly they just need Pylite Dies Hero. I guess what I'm wondering is, what's the game plan for Power Rangers here? Like, how do they want to approach this? Do they try and go for... like a more aggressive carry, like a well, actually, Lifesteal got banned. No, I don't know then. What do you think they're gonna do here?
I mean, I think they have something prepared. Honestly, I think it's going to be something different that we're not used to seeing. Maybe like an anti-mage could be an option.
Hmm. Yeah, Anti-Mage could be. They've got the Prophet. They
Ten
have Shadow
seconds
Demon, who's a great
remaining.
support to back him up.
Alchemist.
They don't have the ton of counter push, but now
Alchemist.
they get quite a bit with the Alch
Dieting
pick.
And I'm not sure if it's support or care. I don't think Alchemist is a very good support anymore, but he can be a very effective safe lane hero if he farms well.
You think so? I haven't seen anyone run him safe lane.
10 seconds.
I've been experimenting with a couple things, and if you go like, I mean, Midas and
5
Max Greed,
seconds
you can get a
remaining.
Blink as your first item, and that secures your laning phase, and nobody can like gank you, and you can get some
Reserve
kills,
time.
and then you can max out with like an AC hard at like before 30 minutes.
I feel like that was one of the nerfs that hit Alch the hardest initially was the Shadowblade nerf because it used to be such a good pickup on him safe lane. You just rush the Midas, then go straight Shadowblade. I think Loda was the player who's doing that build the most.
Yeah,
And
now you just go Blink, I think.
yeah. Well, and
But
hey, I mean, it costs no mana, so it's not a bad way to go.
yeah, no, I think it's a very good
Okay.
item for Alchemist.
Well, let's see if Power Rangers look to do that. I feel like they're more likely to run it as support,
Radiant
but you never
team
know.
ban.
One
It's
thing we
just
will see is definitely the Scandal Puck mid, I imagine, against Sing Sing's
definitely.
Invoker. So that should be a fun matchup.
I watched a game yesterday with Power Rangers against Virtus Pro. I think it was like in I don't know, Pyrian Flax was casting. I don't know what
Okay.
it was for,
Seconds remaining.
but it was like some tournament. There wasn't like it was no ticket or anything. I was just watching the stream, and he absolutely dominated mid against G. Like he just, it was ridiculous. Like he was like, I think he was 17-1 in like an 18-minute game.
This is Scandal, you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
against G from Virtus Pro.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's funny with Scandal. I guess I got the other side of the coin where he went mid against Next KZ and he just fed as Ember Spirit. He died like 3 or 4 times, didn't do anything all game. And he's against Shadow Fiend, right? So once you mess up that first gank,
10
then he
seconds
Shadow Fiend hits level
remaining.
5, and you're pretty
Yeah.
much unable to catch up at that point.
Well, we'll see which scandal we get today.
Yeah, you'll never know. Rasta's the ban.
Reserve time.
Cloud9 do like to run that hero as a support. It's actually kind of an NA. I'd say it's like an NA support favorite as of late. You guys, I
Nope.
know Cloud9 runs it a lot. Liquid runs it a lot.
Never picked it. Well, I
Not
have
not
picked
you
it.
guys, but Liquid and Cloud9, and then in China, all of the teams like to run their.
Yeah, I
support
saw that.
favorite.
They were like first picking it. I was like,
Him
what's
and
going
Ancient
on?
Apparition, like those are their two favorite supports right now. They don't really pick Dazzle that much though.
Mm-hmm.
Seems
Yeah,
a lot more
Dazzle
popular.
hasn't been touched at all.
Wow, Skyrath
Radiant
Mage.
team pick.
Nice
Well,
pickup versus Puck. This is a
risky
really
hero.
good silence.
Risky hero.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's. I guess, and especially since it's a support Skyrath, I imagine. I mean, I don't see how
Yeah,
else they would
definitely.
lane it. So
You know, they're gonna look to gank mid, and if their ganks work, you know, we'll say Sky's a good hero. But if the ganks don't work, then they're gonna really regret
10
this pick. I
seconds
think
remaining.
it can be good versus Alchemist if you get the silence off before his
5
ultimate.
seconds remaining.
yeah, really nice first Puck, and actually Shadow Demon as well. That silence can be very devastating to Power
Reserve
Rangers, but
time. 5
But if
the
they
hero
don't do
can
it-
also be food.
remaining.
If they don't use the silence on Shadow Demon, he's just gonna disrupt whoever gets silenced, and there's Juggernaut. So
Very aggressive, or like early to mid game lineup from Power Rangers, but they definitely have some stretch into the late game, especially if they get a Midas and the Prophet. They've got 2 Hex carriers, and Jug can be scary if he gets farm, but he needs a lot to keep up with the Luna later on.
and Alchemist might even transition to like some sort of like semi carry.
Yeah,
So
that's a very good point.
it's
So,
definitely a possibility.
well, guys, it is time now. It's Power Rangers versus Cloud9, your final match of the day for Starladder Europe Season 9. We'll be back tonight with the beginning of the Korea playoffs, but we'll have ourselves a short break after that. So, yep, Starladder Europe, it's going to be Power Rangers versus Cloud9. Both teams with the slightly unusual picks, the Skyrath and the Jug. And curious to see which unusual pick actually pays off.
10
I mean, I guess for
seconds
Power
remaining.
Rangers, it's pretty clear that they just want to like take fairly early towers with this healing
5
ward and the
seconds
Prophet Trance,
remaining.
and I guess that's where Cloud9 can they. They're not the best at stopping the push. They'll need to do it more just by taking towers of their own. They don't have much counter push.
No, I mean, well, the Crossworks Invoker is always very good at stopping pushes.
That's true.
And the back in Firefly, like at least in the early stages. But I mean, PR could even go aggro trailing here and safe lane the Prophet, but I'm not sure if that would be the best for them.
And it would be Radiant, so we were talking about how awful the Dire offlane is. Radiant, not so punishing, but that's where Cloud9 may even look to like block off their own big camp, or send AUI aggressive jungle. And I really like that move of just sending the Chen aggressive, or any jungler, when they go aggressive, and then you just can gank the safe lane Prophet all day long.
Yeah, Prophet might have some problems if that is what they try to do.
I
So
mean, I
think
guess
this,
the one flex option is to put Prophet mid and Puck safe lane, but I don't see Power Rangers doing that, because they just always like to put Scandal mid.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely something they could do, but
If they're worried about that aggressive jungle, but that's a lot of theory crafting. For all we know, Cloud9 will just go defensive.
that really is.
Well, that's what you do when there's a pause, right? At least
I
that's
guess.
That's what I do. What do you do when there's a pause, Peter?
Oh my gosh, where are they? Why are they not here? What's going on?
You start
No, I'm
breaking
just
things.
usually trying
Clicking
to-
angrily.
Usually just trying to calm down RTZ because he's like screaming.
See, really.
Yeah, he just can't handle pauses, man. Way too emotional.
It's like a baby that can't handle loud noises, and they just start like crying whenever, because it hurts their ears, you know.
Yeah, he tilts easily.
Well, that's why he's got you, buddy, to keep him under control.
Yeah.
But here we go, guys. It's Power Rangers versus Cloud9, your final match for Starladder Europe of the day. And we start with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. FNG, your support Shadow Demon, heading straight down mid. Moon, your safe lane Juggernaut. Scandal will stand in, replacing ZXC. It seems like he's all but confirmed as their new official fifth, but hasn't officially joined the roster as of yet. Vlad even asked him if he's still standing, and he said yes. So he's on the Puck solo mid. J4/Mad Bomber will be playing your Alk, and that leaves Cheshire Cat, or CHS, whatever you want to call him, as the offlane Prophet. And for Cloud9, it looks like they're going something unusual here. Eternal Envy starting Boots first. He heads down bottom as the Luna. We've got Bone 7 on the offlane Bat. Sing Sing going Quaswex Invoker with the early Blades of Attack, it looks, on the solo mid Invoker. AUI 2000 defensive jungle Chen for now, but may move down bottom from the looks of things. And that leaves Pylai Dai as your support. Gareth Mage. Cloud9's all over the place with the... Oh, they're pooling him. Okay. I was a little confused why he just had Boots in the Arena Protection.
Yeah, he likes to do this on heroes like Luna and Gyrocopter. He just goes Boots first. Doesn't think he needs the extra like stats to last it or anything. It's pretty easy to get away with on Luna. 'Cause you have the aura.
Yeah, especially on Luna, where, yeah, you've just got the insane damage anyway. And it does help you run down a hero like Prophet for one extra Lucent Beam, which can mean early kills as well. But we'll see AUI's getting harassed. I'm wondering, does he want to get into their woods? Because it kind of seems like he's headed that way, but... He's going to go back to his own for now.
No, I think you can tell when AUI wants to go to the aggressive jungle is he always gets pulled one tango for himself. Like he'll give away like 3 tangos, or someone will just give him one, and then he'll just. Cause you need a little life regen if you're gonna.
Yeah, I guess just scouting the bottom rune. His camps are getting blocked though. That's not going to be fun. And in
Alright,
fact,
what's
they
going
blocked
on?
both camps.
Did you see what happened? Haste Skyrath walked mid and took the entire wave away from.
Oh, I didn't see him pull the wave. I just saw him throw out the one nuke and Puck phase shifted it. And then I went to look at AUI, whose camps are all being blocked. He's gonna get them all blocked again. So basically, Sing Sing's an entire level down now.
Well, the wave came back, so
Okay.
it's not too bad.
He's a little annoyed. For Quaswex Evoker, let's say under his tower is not really ideal here, but he'll be fine. But yeah,
I'm curious why they picked this Alchemist. I don't feel like he's that strong of a support anymore.
they are gonna find Bone 7 though. Oh, he still hasn't used his Firefly. But they're gonna force it out of him, whether he likes it or not. Not even bothering with the stun. Man, Scandal
it's
is not having fun.
No?
Cold Snap pretty annoying to lane against, but he's still CS. Both heroes CSC well in that lane, and if you go up top, Eternal Envy, not really being harassed too much, but I gotta say, this All-Flame Prophet is really slowing down AUI. He blocked the big camps, I believe both of them. This is gonna be the 3rd time, and he's
gonna
blocked
get
this
it?
camp
Oh.
at least twice.
He was trying to get it again. But
He's gonna
AUI
go
did get
mid
it.
instead. He's got a
Yeah,
smoke here. Does Sing Sing have enough mana for Tornado and Cold Snap? I don't think so.
No, he invoked Ghostwalk. I think maybe an accident.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Power Rangers could gank him early, but... And they do have a smoke on this Alk, but... Meanwhile, oh, Cheshire Cat, he's found the courier. He hit it once. He didn't get off the second hit, though.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's got a TP scroll, but Bone 7 is no flame break. I don't know if he realized. Yeah, he does. He'll be fine. Lucky man. Good effort, though. No. It's so much harder to kill the courier nowadays with it requiring 2 hits for a hero like Prophet.
Yeah. Did you see the Zephyr? Did you see Sexy Bambo one-shot the courier?
No.
0 seconds?
How'd he do that? Oh,
They,
the ward, like, inside their well thing?
Yeah. He had Blades of Attack, and then they had a Lycan, and the Lycan howled, and he just poured it in, and the courier was like sitting right outside the well, and they killed it. One shot.
My favorite pub strat is you like TP into these trees, you could drop a ward here, and then you see when their courier leaves the well, suicide at their base to get it. If you need to die to the tower anyway. It's still well worth it.
Sounds nice. We tried to do it last night in our match, but the courier was sitting inside the well.
Then you just feel like an idiot. You're like, well,
2-1 tower going down bottom though. Farron ports in for it.
Yeah, Bone 7's here, doesn't have Flame Break yet, and he's very worried about going in with the Firefly. If he does, this is where Alk and Shadow Demon are really strong. Is he gonna get a tower tonight? Oh, they don't get the last hit! And he cancels it, but still gets it up. Like, hesitated just for a second there.
That 42 damage on Bat really hurting him right there. I think he would have had it.
Yeah. And
Zero
he almost
damage.
got a tower tonight against 4 heroes, which would have been absurd.
They all just left.
Yeah, they're like, ah, we got this, it's fine. Meanwhile, Envy's taking some damage top, but it'll just be a game of trades here.
Yeah, the best pushing creep right now.
First
Patrol.
smoking. With this
He has
early
Ghost Walk and Walk though.
They don't have sentries. I don't think they can get this. Even with the haste turn on Puck. I mean, maybe if they get off the silence, but I think it's only level 1, so that would be a very tough kill.
They're just gonna go top and de-push this tower, and they should be able to with the gas. It should pull the creeps off the tower. They should be fine.
Yeah, he's kind of hiding for the time being, though. I wonder if they're thinking they can turn this around for a kill, but with a level 3 Prophet and only level 2 Shadow Demon, level 2 Alchemist, seems like a long shot.
The thing about PR's lineup though is they have really good de-push between Alchemist Gas, Shadow Poison, Nature's Prophet Ultimate, Puck Spam. So it's gonna be rough for C9 to push towers in the mid game, I think.
Yeah, there's a haste turn on the Puck. Might be able to counter gank if Bone 7 overextends here, but for now he's just trying to farm.
He's actually farming pretty well.
Yeah, that's the thing when you push the lane early and you just abandon it.
Oh, you got the tower kill too, so.
Yeah. But now this Bat Rider's already up to level 5, and you look at your Prophet, only level 3, so levels are definitely favoring Cloud9 here by quite a lot. In fact, they're up 1,500 experience already. And that's where the Chen also comes in.
Yeah, most definitely. And they did 4-man that tower very early. On PR side.
Tranquil Boots up for your Bat Rider. Bone 7, not too far off of a Blink Dagger. Already has a little bit saved up.
No.
Well, we'll see for now. It seems like Cloud9 are quite content just to farm. Eternal Envy, generally we see him go for like the early Mask of Death at this point. He tends to play the Luna a lot greedier than other players.
Yeah, I'll probably transition to a Helmadam here.
And they'll Lucent Beam the Centaur. Meanwhile, they're hanging out near him, but he's already got level 6. It's a pretty dangerous go, and actually, that's not where they want to go. They'll go on Pilot Eye instead. Out comes the coil. There's a send back and a TP. He'll break the coil, but not going to be enough to kill him. And then he gets sent back for good measure. I think the Alk stun's still coming in as well. Yep. Pow, right in the Kissa. Oh, they baited a coil out for that as well.
Yep, and the haste turn is over, so.
Crisis averted if you're C9. And now Bone 7 hunting the courier. He's not good. Might be able to kill Scandal though.
You know, no lasso.
Oh, he's not level 6.
He's just
Yeah.
just cutting the wave.
Now they'll smoke. AUI's here. He's only got 1 creep though, not quite level 5. And this is where those early camp blocks really make the difference. They'll reveal the smoke though, FNG does, and he'll back off, disrupts the Skywrath. Gank's
Great
over.
deception.
I think. Maybe not. The Tornado comes in, concussive shot as well. And the Cold Snap. Buying a little bit of time here with the Alk stun, but is it quite enough? FNG. Oh, he's still alive. Now the Prophet TP's in, completely airballs the
Nice.
Sprout, blocks his own teammate off. And then Moon says, you know what? I got this, boys. Comes in with the ult, cleans it up anyway. Sloppy, sloppy play, but they get the kill.
And I
That
try and
Sprout.
push the...
That was interesting.
I don't know if I can be able to push this tower against Tornado EMP.
There's a healing ward here, so even without mana, I don't know. If they don't kill this off, it's going to be quite tough. Yes, the trance is still here. Scandal. Coil's available. Sing Sing's also
I got
mana
it.
at this point.
I got it.
Yeah, Mad Bomber's waiting with the stun. They'll actually drop the or the puck ult
so
for this,
greedy.
and now the stun comes in. Sing Sing, they're counting on the send back, but underestimating the damage output.
They gotta be careful. They're making good trades, but if they give up kills like that, the experience that PR is sacrificing by grouping up is gonna, they're gonna get that experience through the hero kills. So it's okay to trade and let your towers go, but you need to make sure that you don't give away unnecessary deaths.
Yeah, and I mean the trading for them, Envy still hasn't gotten the Mask of Death, still no Dominator. Have they been stacking the Ancients? No, nothing yet.
He bought Aquila and a Quelling Blade to get out of Nature's Prophet Sprout.
Yeah, so it's just gonna delay his Dominator a touch, but this is where AUI is still farming pretty... I guess it's like okay considering how much the Prophet shut down his jungle, but there's definitely been AUI games where he's level 7 or 8 at this stage, so not the fastest game for him.
Yeah, that's when Shen is most effective, is when he gets those really, really early levels and he's actually can make a big impact on the game. I've seen a couple of AoE games on Chen where he has this rough start and he just ends up falling off in the late game and having to just let Luna farm all of the jungle while he just sits AFK at the towers.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the, if not the fastest jungle players in the scene, but when he gets shut down early, it really hurts Cloud9 in general. I mean, like you said, it's almost like the trick to shutting down Cloud9 in general seems sometimes just to be shutting down AUI.
Yeah, he's the carry player.
Who would have thunk it? They're actually TPing in here on Pipeline. They get him with the Sprout. Low ground to high ground. They summon the Trance, maybe a bit premature. They continue to chase. They might have to coil for this. Yeah, they'll do it. And they will get the kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane, there's aggression here as a disruption comes in. The Alk stun's available, but he gets tornadoed up. He gets off the stun. And Sing Sing will fall.
Nice.
So 2 nice kills for PowerRangers.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, the game's going pretty well for PR, but it's going to change when Bat finishes up his Blink Dagger here in 300 gold.
Fortified.
Yeah, speaking of blinks, how close is the puck? It's still a ways to go here for Scandal. Oh, they're going to contest this. Envy into the tree line. But this is where Juggernaut, very good carry against Luna. That ult's not going to be useful. The tower does fall to the Chen, though, so they at least get the trade there. Meanwhile, there's a backstep coming for Bone 7. He's got the Blink Dagger gold, hasn't purchased it yet. And they'll hunt down the Shadow Demon, but now they go into J4. They're looking for the double kill, and they'll get it, too. So 2 supports now fall on the other side of the map. And actually, Envy got that last hit, which makes a big difference. Tower goes down top. Another kill for Envy. And this should be... Oh, he's going Trumps. He's not rushing the Dominator at all. Just wants to fight early.
Yeah, I think the PR's lineup is pretty good at forcing the fight. Although this board is a little interesting.
Well, Highlight Die, he doesn't have his ult. Does he need it to get this kill at FNG? Poison getting stacked up. Juking through the trees. Highlight Die could be in trouble. He's gonna get this kill, it looks like. No, the creep's blocking him in, but Eternal Envy comes in. One Glaive will clean it up. J4 TVs and both supports are gonna die again. They just got done dying. It's another 2 that hit the deck. Meanwhile, the rest of the team's just pushing top.
Yeah, those are pretty bad deaths by the supports. I feel like those were really, really big feeds.
I guess they were expecting backup. It seemed like they were, but the team was not on the same page there at all. Moon just wanted to push top. Cheshire Cat was a little bit low on HP and mana and not interested at all in joining them. So maybe that one's a miscommunication.
I mean, they defended the tower. So.
That's true.
Not
they
all
did
as
take
bad.
a tower as well, so it's not all bad for Power Rangers here. Now they get their Midas up. And that's going to be annoying for AUI.
Oh yeah, that's the worst when you're playing Chen. The other team has like 2 or 3 Midases, and they just save them for the team fight.
Oh, they found Scandal. That instant silence from the Skywrath, so good against Pucky phase shifts. He's got an orb here. He never even bothered to throw it. Kind of a panic move from Scandal. Did an orb first, and now, yeah, he's just going to pay with his life. think if he had orbed first there and then phase shifted, he could have actually lived.
Oh!
Getting fogged. Moon. Is he going to cut him off? No, he's just going to give it up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No purge on the Shadow Demon. See if he's going to be able to catch Sing Sing.
Oh, they'll come in from the back with... okay. Doug just letting them know he's there. And now your Shadow Demon's just going to feed.
Holy moly.
That EMP burn. 400 damage before reduction.
Looks like Sing Sing still remembers how to play Invoker.
Yeah. Well, it helps when the Shadow Demon just strolls in for a quiet feed. And then from the backside comes Eternal Envy. Only a level 1 Eclipse, though. Now the Omni Slash doing a decent job of it. They'll get the kill, though. Envy with that Quelling Blade just eating right into the tree line. And now Moon might feed as well. There's a TP reaction coming. He has dropped his ward. And I think they're going to overextend here if they commit to this one. They'll back off. Are actually charging up an Alchstun.
They see the Alchemist.
Looking for an opening. Oh, he gets silenced. The self-stun's there. Now the Disruption. Soul Catcher. Envy's low, but they can't get in range for the... They can't get in range for the Blade Fury. And the Prophet's dead. But if his ult was there, maybe with like close to max bounces they get that kill, but... Now he ults. So
This is some ratty fight.
Yeah, this really is. Now Cheshire Cat's coming in. Whiffs on the Sprout. Actually, the Sprout almost helping Pylai die, who gets silenced. Moon doesn't need the spin. Sorry, Moon getting silenced there, but doesn't need the spin to get the kill. And now Bone 7's turn. Everybody keeps on going in. Relentless aggression. FNG does get off a disruption. However, Tornado EMP come in. FNG, oh, he just gets out of range of the Mana Burn. But he tries to juke in the trees against Bat. That ain't gonna work. Oh, he's dead. It was like he was trying to fog him, but I don't know how you're gonna fog a Bat and Firefly, so that's kind of ill-fated.
Scandal finishes this blink though, so that was good.
It does feel like they've needed that blink. They've had a little trouble starting these fights. Even when they go for the disruption, it's just not an it's like now you've given them 2.5 seconds to TPN and turn the fights around.
Yeah, they just run away, because, I mean, the Luna's so fast, like 455 with drums. But now you won't be able to run away.
Scandal's going to walk right into the
smoke,
smoke gang. How quickly does he actually phase? Blink out. And they orb for good measure. Oh, if Cloud9 got a kill there, that's either the tier 1 bottom, or maybe they even just go straight Roche off of that, if the puck's dead. The big escape.
Yeah, they definitely could have gone straight to Roche on it. They got that kill, I think.
Well, how do you feel about the Juggernaut going into the mid-game PPD? Because right now he's like halfway to an Ags. He's farming reasonably well. He's been an impact hero so far. Do you see him continuing to be an impact as this game goes on, or is he just going to be like a utility hero for them?
I think it depends on how well this Luna farms. If this Luna's able to get into like BKB Manta, I think the Juggernaut's going to really fall off. But if they're able to push and take fights before that, I think the Juggernaut's going to be really, really strong once he has his Aghanims. Like right now, Luna's pretty squishy, and if they can force the fight, so they'll be fine.
I'm with you. No, I was just letting you finish, but...
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let you finish, but... But yeah. But first I'm gonna make you wait awkwardly to see if I'm gonna interrupt you.
That's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, Moon's level 11 now. Ags is coming out pretty soon. That's gonna be a scary ultimate. This is where Cloud9 do have the Chen Creeps and Hand of God to largely mitigate the Jug ult, but they've just got to find a good opportunity to assassinate some heroes away from the rest of their team. We'll see if they can find those openings.
Where are they going next? It's going to be a smoke gank? They have a smoke on Shouting.
Oh, they just popped an Invis on Scandal, but there's actually a Dire Observer ward, and he didn't walk all the way up. He only walked up to here, so they've seen it. And they're painting it now. Wondered if they'd, like, fully bait it. And it seems they want to send their whole team there, but I don't think they've... Yeah, no gem yet, so they'll have to just drop a sentry and hope for the best.
Would you say the Skywrath Mage pick is paying off so far, or no?
They had the one good gank on Scandal, but I'm not sure yet. It hasn't done that much.
Yeah, I'm not too sold on this hero. I'm not sure that's a very good support hero, or even any sort of hero, actually.
I feel like Skywrath Mage can work in certain matchups.
Yeah, maybe if they had like a Sand King or something instead of Chen to like set up stuns and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing though, is it's another support that doesn't have proper lockdown. Like, sure, you've got the silence, but when this game goes on, you're dealing with a Juggernaut who's Blade Fury, he's off the map in some ways when he's Omni-slashing, and, you know, also, against the Puck, if she just gets a Yules later on, then, or even a Force Staff, then the silence becomes much less effective.
There's the Aghanim's. They're gonna group up for smoke right now.
This is a good timing window as well. FNG, actually he's max Soul Catcher, only the 1-point Shadow Poison, so pure burst damage. The outstuns max, level 2
pretty rare
Dream
build.
Coil.
It's a pretty rare build. Not many people do this. A lot of people will go like 2 points into the Soul Catcher and then swap to Shadow Poison.
Yeah, especially against the strong pushing lineup, but they'll find Pylai Die here. Oh boy, is he screwed or what? There's your silence. He just throws out the ultimate to no avail. And now they're saying we need to counter push because we cannot fight bottom 4v5.
They don't have Glyph either on side of PR, so looks like it's probably just gonna be a free tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under
The
attack.
Bat's already got a Force Staff.
They won't defend it.
They could find a pick-off here on Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, it's gonna go deniable, so at least they get the deny. It's good.
Yeah,
They're
Catapult's
all running at it though. I feel like maybe Juggernaut should have kept pushing or something.
I guess Cloud9's still happy because they at least indirectly defend their tier 2 bottom by doing that push.
Yeah, but now they're just gonna go tier 2 mid, which is even lower. And if they get this tier 2, and if they if they can force a fight where Bat lassos, and they don't all die, they can go straight to Roshan and just kill so quickly.
And speaking of the Bat, he's ready to go. And who's he gonna jump on here? That's the question. He's hunting for a kill, but the Jug is so tanky. He wants the Shadow Demon, like you mentioned earlier, but FNG's positioning is really hard. They're gonna settle for somebody else. They're going on the Puck. That definitely works. Scandal, they need this disruption. Where's the disruption? Finally comes out. Dodge the last nuke as their Centaur stun. Scandal. Oh, he still can't make his way out.
He's only got 1 point phase shift. He's only at level 11, so.
Yeah, he just need a little more time there, but I guess those were the two heroes. It's either the Puck or the Shadow Demon, but in theory, the Shadow Demon should be able to disrupt him, but this is where Bone 7 has a pretty good Force Staff timing. Unlike the Bat Riders we've seen earlier today, and that makes the difference. Without the Force Staff, I think they get the disruption off and keep him alive there.
Yeah, it was a really good coordination on C9. Ali actually found the Shadow Demon on top of the hill, and he netted him with the Troll Creep so he couldn't get to the Puck.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
Cheshire Cat. They want to contest this road, but it's too late. Yeah, that's big plays from Aoi then, because he definitely showed up too late to be able to do anything, the Shadow Demon.
Well, good fight for C9. Gives them a pretty commanding lead in the game.
And now they get a gem as well. And this Prophet just won Shadow Blade. There's a potential for Cheshire Cat to just starting getting picked off.
I'm not sure if I like the Shadow Blade very much. I don't know. I think
Would you rather see
Necrobook
like a Necrobook here?
Yeah, I think Necrobook is... Well, Chen can just take over the Necrobook, that's true. But...
I guess that's where if you want to get one, you'd ideally like to get multiple, but I don't know who else would build one. Maybe the Puck. That's kind of an unusual item.
Well,
If you've got 4 Necro minions, then taking over 1 isn't that big of a deal.
just take it to the late game, I guess. The Shadow Blade.
They do go pretty late. Shadow Demon's one of the better late game supports. You mentioned the Al can transition into more of a farming role, but he doesn't really have the item progression as of yet. In fact, he's in the bottom 3 net worth. Well behind this gem. And they're making the move in. There's going to be a lasso.
Yikes.
No. Bone 7. Now he gets caught by a coil. This could be his death. There's an Omni Slash available if they want to use it. They won't need to, though. They'll throw in an outstun for good measure.
He goofed. He's dead. Now they can push.
I don't know if he saw all 3. He might have only seen 1 or 2, and he's like, oh shit.
Yeah, he blinked in. He was like, oh man, guys.
See ya.
I'm in trouble.
Game got hard for me. And that's going to mean a tier 2. Does think he gets the deny? No. Envy's got Manta, though. He skipped BKB, just went straight for Manta.
It's good.
He's 1 item away from being a real force in these fights. It's already pretty scary.
Oh, he canceled his TP. It's free tower.
That could have been disastrous, though.
I mean, yeah, he would
TP'd
have died. He definitely would have died.
There's an Agh's Juggernaut there. Alone
saying,
can kill him.
They lose the tower now. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah. I guess if he TP'd to the tier 2, it would have been... Or the tier 3, it would have been too late anyway, though.
Yeah, I don't think the tower is defendable without the bat up.
And now Cheshire Cat. Oh, he steals the Impus and he fates out the Eclipse. Oh, the plays. And I think AUI. Oh, he's got the gem.
Oh, he has the gem. Oh, he's good.
No stuns here to get him. Oh, and Envy.
Smoke
Envy,
up,
this is so greedy. He's got Aegis, but if they kill him once, I think they'll get him twice. TP's coming in from the Skywrath Mage. That's 1 life down. They've still got an Omni Slash for this. Do they continue to fight? Coil's almost cooling down. Omni GG Slash comes slashing on through. The Coil's dropped as well. They're all low. Envy is still alive. If he had the ult, it'd be so much easier, but he's still standing strong. Keeps on fighting. Can they kill him off? The mech from AUI, the medical assistance. One last poison brings him down.
Call it a win.
Expensive kill. If he had Eclipse, that would have been the worst fight ever for Power Rangers.
Yeah, but
in the end, still a decent fight for Cloud9.
How do you say his name? Cheshire Cat?
I've been saying Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat?
Yeah, I think someone said Toby just made that up because it's easier to pronounce, so it's better than Cheshire.
Yeah, I like the Cheshire Cat.
There's
That's
no
nice.
vowels here.
It's a nice
what
name.
do you do with this name?
I like it.
Yeah.
Hope he starts running, though.
Yeah, I do as well. He is building towards a Hex here.
What is next this game?
Juggernaut's farming pretty well. I mean, this is where you often will see like a Manta come out as the next item.
Yeah, that'd be a good item.
Sometimes Butterfly. There's a decent amount of physical damage from Cloud9.
All the Juggernauts in my pub games go Desolator.
What do you think of that?
I mean, doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah,
It could be okay, I guess.
they do have some
But
decent minus armor as well with the acid spray, I guess.
let's just get a refresher. Just double ult.
It's so I don't know if you can get away with that against Quaswex Invoker.
I think Manta would be good.
Does he even have 275 times 2 plus what is it, 350? How much was oh, it's 375 for refresher. Yeah, I mean, he'll get a little bit from it, but I don't think he's going to anticipate.
He's got drums and Aghanims for mana. Maybe if he has some wand charges, he'll be okay.
Yeah. If he gets Mana Burn, though, then the...
Oh yeah, the EMP. Probably not the best idea.
I'm not a big refresher fan on Jug, personally, but... The other thing is with the Ags, your ult's got such a low cooldown, so... I mean, I guess you can win one Convincy fight with a double ult, and then maybe turn the game.
It could be like a 6th item, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's good as like one of your last items once your ult's really scary. Which is where things like Manta, Butterfly, Dessa that you mentioned could be good. He's going BKB, though.
Okay. I mean, it's okay.
It does give them someone like who could be that tanky frontline presence. Whoa, he just gets vacuumed like magnetic lasso back into the fight. That was a real long-range lasso. I don't know about that one. But yeah, that'll be the death of the Jug, then the death of the Puck, and now Power Rangers are in a headlong retreat. Sing Sing's coming in. He'll force Staff into an Ice Wall, nicely executed by him. Mad Bomber not getting out of this, even with all the regen from the alcohol. Not nearly enough. You know, they nerfed the range on Lasso, but it really doesn't feel like that's the range. Like, it was a solid 300, 400 units away that the hero got pulled in there.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna just walk away from it, but...
I don't know. It's just the way that the game decides, like, if you're in range and then it goes off, it doesn't matter if you move a bit farther, you still get pulled back. They found Cheshire Cat here. There's a disruption available. If they needed the Skywrath ult, no, where's the disruption?
Wow, look at Skywrath Mage. What a good hero.
No disruption there. Now he's going to go down as well. Power Ranger's just self-destructing at this point, really. Moon's coming in. He does have his ult. He pops the drum charges.
He's gonna bait it. He's gonna bait it. Easy heals.
Oh, boy. And I think Moon realizes it as well. Yeah, he doesn't want to go in on that.
That was such a good fight for C9. They're like in such a good position right now because of it.
And they might get this tower bottom, or at least, well, maybe not take the tower, but definitely force some heroes back to it. And they've got AOI in the backside, so if things go south, Envy can just be sent back home.
Yep. That's probably what they're going to try and do.
Coming in. He will fight Envy off on his own. The Omni Slash starts going through, but with the mech getting popped, it really reduces this physical damage. Then he'll just TP out. They'll lose AUI, but that's going to be it. For a 4-hero commitment. Not too shabby. I like that early mech usage, just to give you the armor for the juggle. That's kind of nice.
I mean, yeah, it was a good good send back and stuff, but I feel like they could have just backed and just not had to lose anyone.
You know, the one other item Jug could go for is a Diffusal Blade to purge off the send back.
Yeah.
I guess they've already got Shadow Demon ult for that, though. But he's using it, like, offensively, it seems. I feel like he should reserve it to deal with the send back.
Get the send back.
Maybe, because AUI is just, like... It feels like he's turning a lot of these fights around with his send back.
Yeah, it definitely is. And if you're on as a text, you're probably going to send back whoever gets text, and... They
Well,
did swap
PPD,
it.
who's your money on right now, buddy?
I mean, money, definitely C9. But...
Well, what do you have on Power Rangers, then? Faith? Hope? Your dream?
I mean, I like to see, the underdogs do well. So, at least.
Bald.
Hmm?
I'm just zoomed in on the Shadow Demon now.
Oh, Shadow Demon.
Yeah, they fixed Showcase mode, so you can actually use it while you're casting.
Yeah.
I was casting a sniper game recently. I was just over a shoulder while they were sieging the base. It felt like a third-person shooter. It was pretty awesome. But the viewers got a little annoying. Like,
Sometimes when I'm losing my pub games, I just turn on the first person. I just do my best.
yeah, just like it's a way to just challenge yourself, you know, take it to the next level.
Yeah. Here comes Bone 7. Nope. No Mask of Madness yet.
We all know that's coming next.
Is that the next item?
I mean, it's Bone 7, right? What else is he gonna go for?
I mean, I'm sure BKB, great item.
But
Juggernaut finishes his.
But it's Bone 7. I mean,
Yeah, no, he's probably not going to. He's got the Yoles. That's defensive enough.
yeah, against the Puck as well, like, that really cuts down on their ability to kill him. Because before they were able to just blink silence and coil him and focus him, but now he can just Yules it off, and also it's great against the Jug, as you pointed out. Just when he Omni Slashes you, just Yules and dodge the rest of it.
Yeah, I like Yules against like melee carries as well, because they're always like in the fight, and if he's not spinning or Omni Slashing, you can just Yules him and then just deal with everyone else.
And the move speed doesn't hurt for kiting them either, so it's really good on like multiple fronts in that respect.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're Power Rangers right now, I mean, do you have a shot late game? What do you think they can take it late? Should they be trying to force things?
Yeah, they can definitely win. They can definitely still win. I mean, Luna's not that far ahead. Invoker will, not farm as fast as any of your heroes unless you're not giving up kills. And
so should they sit back and farm, you think, or should they be trying to like go for smoke ganks? What's the best plan for Power Rangers right now?
Well, I mean, Bad with the lasso is just so strong against what they have. Like this Shadow Demon really needs to be ready, and it's really difficult too with the Force Staff because he's so fast and just pulls them out right away. But if they get the disruption off on the lasso, I think they can definitely win a fight.
Well, gank the AOI creeps. He was trying to split push with them. You know, the other issue is that the Shadow Demon has no mobility items. Doesn't have his Force yet. Doesn't have a blink. Like, he has no way to get in or out of the fight. So if someone gets pulled away from him, with his low base move speed, he has a lot of trouble catching up. So if he can farm Force Staff, I guess that would help a lot against the Bat.
Maybe he should just stand like within range of the Juggernaut and just like take the lasso.
Yeah, you think that's better?
Until he has some sort of mobility. I mean, if Juggernaut gets lasso, they lose the fight.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the BKB is even with that, if he gets lasso before BKBs, they still lose the fight. So it's tough. Bone 7's always threatening to jump in, and he'll go in right now. He actually lassos a creep, though! ROTK lasso in the house. Is that going to turn the fight? We'll find out soon. FNG is absolutely melty, but they get off the disruption to keep himself alive for the time being. Oh, man. Even with that lasso, they still can't win the fight.
I mean, Shadow Demon wasn't there to disrupt the tree end, so...
Yeah, dude, that's the problem.
The fight did go in favor of C9.
That's what I'm talking about. If only they got that tree end disruption off, things would have been so much different. And they even had a Prophet Hex for that one, too, but it's not enough.
Just too much, like... It's just too much. Like, there's so much stuff. Like, they just run at him. Like, what does Juggernaut do? Like, I don't know how good Juggernaut is against, like, Chen and Invoker and...
Now there's the Manta Illusion. Soon there will probably
exactly.
be Double Forge Spirit. He's only 2 levels off of that, and that's where Omni Slash quickly becomes useless in team fight.
Yeah, it seems like Juggernaut just, like, falls off so early. Like, compared to, like, other carries.
Yeah. I mean, in theory, his damage output is pretty insane with the ult, but that's only if you actually get it all in one hero, which is just not realistic against a lineup with this many creeps and stuff to bounce to in general.
Yeah, I also feel like Furion is like totally useless. Like, sure he's farming, but I mean,
What has he done for you lately?
Yeah, he doesn't do anything. Like they're trying to like 5-man towers and fight, and Furion just like right clicks people, and that's it. I'm sure he has a hex now, but I mean, he just got it at 30 minutes.
Oh, and they found Moon. They pull him right up onto the cliff. Can they silence him here? Now the Scarlet ult gets dropped. He'll BKB and live through this. He needs to Omni Slash his way down, but they realize he can, and so they'll back off. Do they have a single Force Staff here? No, they don't. He's gonna have to TP out, and they're gonna cancel it. Oh, Blade Fury's wall TP. That almost got them in a really bad position if he didn't Blade Fury that.
I didn't know you could spin while TPing. Like, I knew you could spin and then TP, but...
Yeah, it's, I guess it's like Shadow Blading and TPing, I guess, in a certain sense.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't know. Or like the Witch Duck. Oh, you know what it's like? It's like how you can fade with Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
Right?
Well...
I guess it's kind of similar to that.
I mean, the bounty fade is just during the fade time, isn't it?
Well, no, I believe you can, like, TP and then Windwalk, right? Or does that cancel it?
I know you can Sakuchi on Weaver after you TP. I don't know about the bounty, though.
I think I had a discussion with Merlini about this, and now I've forgotten, to be honest with you.
That's okay.
Either way, we'll get the flame in a minute or two, but here comes Pilot Eye from the backside. Tornado, not going to connect. Yeah, they'll just hang out near the cliff, but Bone 7's really been the problem. Just always looking for these pickoffs. And what do you know? Finds another. Reel him in. Pick him off. And now they're going to fight without the Shadow Demon. They'll go in anyway. The coil only hits on Sing Sing, it looks like. Envy, for the time being, still alive. He's got access to Eclipse, so just pop a Satanic. Now the Eclipse comes out. The Juggernaut Omni Slash already down. BKB is available, but all he can do is run. He's got no TP here. No real answers for the onslaught of aggression coming his way. Now the Ice Wall, the Silence too. And that's it. That's Roche. And like you said, Prophet is just not doing anything at this point. Not sure what he could have done there, but...
Nah, I think he can't do anything. Like, his hero just doesn't allow it. I mean, his hero... I feel like his item choices were really poor. Shadow Blade, almost useless.
I mean, it is where you go back to the draft. And they gave away the Invoker and Bat, and they got a first pick Prophet, and Bat has been just winning every fight for them.
Imagine if they had Bat Rider instead.
Yeah, it does feel like the first pick Prophet maybe a bit overrated, or at least not being utilized as well as it could be.
Well, they took the early towers with the with the treants, which was nice, but it just once they they can't end the game, so once it gets to mid late game, they just lose.
Yeah, they in theory they have 2 Hex carriers. It's just Scandal's under farm, and the Alk has nothing really, just Treads and Assange. So J4 just can't really contribute much. Did they lose a gem as well during that fight, or was that... Let's see, was that always Bone 7? Yeah, okay. Oh, they didn't lose a gem.
Yeah, that was the gem that Chen bought and then gave it to Invoker, and then now it's on Bone 7.
Like a hot potato this game.
Yeah, he's not going Mask of Madness, though. He's going Refresher, so...
Double lasso.
Yeah.
It looks so cloudy when you get a double lasso. One of the funnier things.
You get double Force Staff, too. You just pull the person forever.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah, done so. It's like Refresher Mag if you... I do miss Mag, by the way. That's a hero that... I mean, the metagame wasn't necessarily the best, but just those big RPs were a lot of fun to watch. But, yeah, double Force Staff, double Skewer, double RP, always pretty fun.
Here's the fight, I think. Oh, no.
They'll back off. They do see this Alpha flip pushing top. And they're gonna rat. The Prophet goes bottom maybe as well.
It's probably their best bet. They need some items. Defend the base and just farm as much as you can. Probably the best idea.
4K up on the Luna, and Butterfly's not far off. This is where PR are just gonna get sieged down. I feel like the Shadow Demon's almost their most important hero. And you gotta wonder, like, does he need to save the Disruption defensively? Because I feel like they also need the damage of the Luna illusions, but, you know, it's just not a good situation to be in.
Can they defend the base, though? What do you think? I mean, Luna has 4.5k that she's not spending, so... And there's also a
90%
Roshan
chance
spawn.
of no. Maybe with buyback. which
So
they
they
do
should just
have
go to
a
Roshan.
lot of.
Envy's not going to BKB, I guarantee it. He's playing Butterfly. Oh, Maelstrom. Okay.
Maelstrom.
Yeah, great item, Envy. That's a really good item, man.
Why would you get this when you could just get a Butterfly?
So cocky, man. Wow. No respect for his opponents.
I mean, he's got Alacrity, right? So now he'll get lots of lightning procs. And they don't have. I guess who are they even gonna put the Mjolnir buff on? I guess it's himself. Doesn't help your illusions. Pretty odd item.
It's an experimental item build.
So what's with him and Arteezy always copying each other?
I think they just message each other all the time. Like, dude, I got this really cool build. You should try it. And they're like, oh yeah, I'll try it. And then they message each other privately. Like, oh, what do you think?
Mask of Madness, Maelstrom, Blink Dagger, Phase Burst Drow.
Yeah.
I like the triple orb Drow. That's fun.
Comes up. Do they have any vision for Invoker?
Oh boy, this Ghost Walk Invoker. It's so hard to like sneak up on him, and he's found out Moon. Yeah, there's the Blink Silence. They'll just burst him down instantly. The Punk comes in, but the counter initiation far too late. Damage already done, and now Luna comes in with the Eclipse. The Mjolnir self buff gets disrupted. It won't really matter. The Tornado's coming through. Maybe they can retreat and leave a few of them alive, but Scandal lassoed back in, pulled into the rest of the team. Most likely in trouble here. On the flip side of the fight, Mad Bomber to fall, I believe, gets off the stun. And the disarm on Sing Sing, keeping himself alive for a bit longer. Oh, in the end, he will go down. I thought they would get the puck, but Scandal did make it out safely.
Just can't defend this Juggernaut. I got nothing to save him.
It's weird. They have a Shadow Demon. On paper, it's like the best support to defend somebody who gets jumped, but...
Yeah, it's just...
The range of Disruption is quite low, and that's where you get, like, Shallow Grave, and it's just gotta... It's a little bit easier to get in range for that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Dazzle got touched in the drafting phase, and they could have gone with that, but Shadow Demon did set up a lot of kills this game, so you can't say the hero was totally a waste. Scandal, Hex mid.
There's an initiation from Sing Sing here. Jumps in with the Hex, but it'll be okay. Phase shift and then Blink that down. Well, Cloud9 at this point, it's just... It's one more good push is all they need. The Age is still up for about 3-4 minutes, so they've got quite a bit of time on this. The core items are really coming out as well.
Yeah, Luna's got his Mjolnir. He's ready to end the game.
Did you just say Mjolnir?
Is that what it's not? Is that not what it's called? Mjolnir?
No, it's Mjolnir.
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir. Yeah, it's Swedish. I used to say Mjolnir, actually.
Oh, it's Swedish, huh?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah. It's some weird Nordic language. Maybe it's Viking. I don't know.
Oh, it's Viking. Yeah, it's probably Viking, now that you mention it.
Oh boy. Moon, this is not where you want to be. I love the way that... I love this, like, Quaswex running around at max move speed invis and just scouting the enemy out. So annoying to play against.
Yeah. Imbalanced spell. Imbalanced hero.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, he's gonna go in, but he doesn't know about the Prophet who's waiting in the trees. This could end poorly for him. Saint's still alive for now. Force staff to safety. They forced out the Jug BKB. They can't kill him off. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, I did not even see where the Chen got that kill. Oh, it's at the base. They're pushing in, and Bomber's gonna get lassoed. They TP in one at a time. They die one at a time. Moon's back now, but they're gonna try to cancel this last TP. Cheshire Cat won't make it out safely. He'll fall as well. And now Cloud9 with one lane of racks down. They start going straight for mid. They'll clean up the towers. The glaives start bouncing, and this should be 2, possibly 3 lanes of racks. It'll be GG. Power Rangers. Unfortunately for them, they'll drop this match, and they just lost the game yesterday to XKZ, so what was once a 4-2 record is now a 4-4 record, and a big win as well coming out for Team Cloud9.
Yeah, rough couple of days, but I still got the rest of Starladder to bring it back. A couple wins over some big teams will put them in pretty well in the standings, so no need to give up.
Well, PPD, I know you have to run. You've got a match coming up soon. But before you go, any shout-outs, anything you want to plug, my friend? Thank you very much for joining me. It was a pleasure having you on today.
Yep, I really appreciate the opportunity to cast. I had fun. Just shout out to my Twitter and my Twitch. Twitter is PPD Dota. Appreciate any follows and any interaction. And then my Twitch is twitch.tv/PPD. And I'll probably stream later tonight after my matches if anyone wants to watch.
Follow this man. And, of course, I'm LD if you enjoy my casting. Twitter.com/LDDota. PPD, once again, thanks for joining me. Good luck in your match today. Guys, that's going to wrap up Starladder Europe for today. We will be coming back with Korea in, I believe, like 7 or 8 hours, but we'll post more information about that on our Twitter for Beyond the Summit, twitter.com/Beyond the Summit. So from all of us here at BTS, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time for more Starladder Europe. Stay tuned.